Right, is everybody hearing me okay? We'll pass this back and forth. How about that? We just had a mad dash across the campus to get here, too. So let's start with Doctor Who. Very recently, in an article, you said that you didn't think that you would be asked back for the 50th anniversary. Is that true?
Did I say that? Can you hear me okay? Hello.
Yeah, take this one.
Hello.
Way more stable. Are you on?
Our crack AV team is on it.
That's why we're going to go with the yelling bit for a while until it comes up.
That's better.
There you go.
Here we go. Did I really say that?
That's what I was kind of confused by. I thought you would be more enthusiastic, like, hell yeah, they're going to ask me.
I think because since leaving the film set of the so-called movie, they've never called me. No one's ever called me.
Big Finish has.
Well, Big Finish did, but and Doctor Who being Doctor Who, every year there seems to be another anniversary of this or that or something. Some kind of standout year, and the phone still hasn't rung, so I'm getting a little bit suspicious.
You think there's a plot of some kind? There's some intrigue. Is there intrigue involved?
No, I wasn't calling. Hello, Stony Brook. So this is a lecture theatre, right?
Yeah.
It's very, what period is this? 70s? It's kind of boogie nights, isn't it? So what are you talking about? Franco-Prussian War? The coefficients of linear expansion of ice? What are they going to be?
Collector cars. The petrol age. The youngest man. I'm trying this one. Let's see if we have any questions. Feel free to raise your hand at any time. Don't worry about.
Yeah, I don't want to shout. I'm too jet lagged to shout. I'm going to oxygen into my body. So
you've been seen in some flashbacks in the new show, which is fantastic. Do you follow the new show at all?
I don't keep a television. Seriously.
You're a better man for it.
I read a lot of books. I mean, there's television. My partner's son, who occasionally comes to stay, has a television in one bit of the house. I never, unless it's, you know what, I watch sport from time to time. The occasional football game, like football. Yeah. You know, the only reason I watch it, the only reason I like it is because I know it's going to end. Otherwise, if I turn the TV on, I get kind of jittery. I can't sit still. I don't know, maybe it's an age thing. I get more to resent the time in front of the TV, where it used to be a joy when I was a kid. You know, my dad would, it'd be a night in. You know, we only had 3 channels anyway, but you know, my dad would sort of circle 4 or 5 things, and that would be your evening. That would be the next 5 hours. It'd be a communal thing, a family thing. But now I don't know. It's lost its early somehow. Plus, you can sort of tape things and revisit things and catch everything online. So the long-winded answer to your question is, yeah, I sometimes see the show, but it means having to see it
somewhere else,
on a computer somewhere. Yeah. I'm always impressed. I think it's fantastic.
They've done a nice job.
They've done a great job. You know what? I'm making this so-called movie that we made, this pilot. We never called it the movie, you know.
What'd you call it? Doctor Who?
I don't know if we called it anything. It's like calling your car or something, isn't it? We didn't call it anything. Phil. I think we probably called it Phil. That's the sequel. But we feel, and I sound smug, but we feel kind of gratified, you know? That at least, even if we never went to series, at least it kind of kept the thing going. In our small way, I think we feel that we helped. You know, there was, how long was that? 10 years?
Yeah.
Whatever that sort of interregnum was. Between 89 and, no more. 89 and 90.
7 years too.
No, but I mean to us, but between the TV series.
Between the two, 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah. With your
So we were
oasis.
Oasis of
Doctor Who.
something. Oasis of chaos.
It meant a lot to a lot of people because after such a gap, there was such excitement that was coming back. There was this hope, much like the current situation. This was going to happen with you. It was going to blow up, and everyone was going to catch the wisdom of Doctor Who, and that it was going to be the thing. And then it stopped, but then it came back. But one of the things that I thought was fantastic.
So I was the longest reigning Doctor.
By
default. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just had to sit cruise control and go.
What was it that guy said to me in Los Angeles? Yeah, the shortest guy with the longest tenure or something.
I said you were the Ringo Starr.
The Ringo Starr, yeah. The Ringo Starr. That's right, yeah, that's what he said.
The shortest and the longest.
The shortest and the longest, yeah, that was it. The shortest and the longest. That's me.
But the current production team, and I've heard this directly from them, have said that without your movie bridging the gap between Sylvester and the classic series and some of those things that were the old way of doing things and the way they currently do the show, it couldn't happen the way it did. Yours was a stepping stone. You had the first kiss. Everyone goes crazy with the
I wasn't crazy about the kiss. We never realized at the time. Excuse me, talking about my mouth. We didn't realize. I didn't realize. Nobody told us. Nobody. Normally, if the thing was going to be, well, let's say, contentious, it might have said in the stage directions, contentious. So at least give us some kind of clue, but there was nothing. So we just snobbed. You say snob here? What do you say?
Make out.
Is that what it is? Smooch, yes. Listen, make out's a little more kind of full court press kind of thing. Kiss.
There you go.
No, snob. We say snob. A snob on the rocks. No. So we didn't realize this snob was going to be an international incident. That it turned out to be. Now we know.
But not anymore. It all water under the bridge now. Everybody gets a kiss.
Also, I hadn't seen the movie since we made it until we saw it a couple of months back. I realized there's 2 kisses.
Yeah.
So there you go. It all faded from memory.
But the current production team, in particular Russell T. Davies and his crew, definitely acknowledged all the aspects of history and what your movie meant, which has to be nice, because they realize that everything has a significance, everything has its place. As a fan, we all accept everything. No one turns around and says, hey, not that one.
It's a strange one. I think because in a sense, technically we failed. It was a pilot. No, it was a pilot that never went to series. So you could say there's failure for one. But it didn't feel like failure. In fact, far from it. It felt as if we'd achieved something. And I think particularly for Philip Segal, who's singular energy and passion and just sheer determination and tenacity, really.
On the 7-year edge.
And got the thing made. I felt really kind of proud for him. It was great to see him recently.
Yeah.
And hear him give us the sort of the real lowdown on it. I wish you were here now, because I've forgotten. Because when you're working on something, you miss the kind of the politics, the blow-by-blow thing.
And now that enough time's passed, you're comfortable saying, hey, by the way, remember that thing?
Yeah, but he was very frank about it, about the kind of corporate side of things. The hoops really that he had to jump through to get the thing made, which made me respect him even more. What he managed to pull together and achieve, and to get these disparate, I think there were 3 or 4 different companies.
Yeah.
That wasn't easy, but he did that.
Because they're all pulling in different directions, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that's why I said it's not a failure. It's not a failure on your part. It's a failure on their part. You made a magnificent movie, was a great doctor, a great cast, and lots of fun. You kept the thing going. They blew it. Not Paul. Not Paul.
Have you met my agent?
It's true. It's true.
It is true.
You know why? Because people ran out and bought the DVD when it came out a year ago. If it was a failure, they wouldn't have gone out. It would be sitting on the shelves with a nice price rack.
I agree.
We had Tesco's, as you would say.
I agree, yeah.
And bargain bin.
That's where I buy my wine. They deliver wine to my door. But that's another story. Tesco's.com. I should do voiceover. Sorry, I'm dry as a bone. I just got off an airplane and I feel like, you know, like those fellas they find in peat bogs. You know, I feel like one of them.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It could have gone to series. You know, we were ready to make a series. I said we, you know, Philip and me and a few others had spoken at length, really maybe for a year, about what we might do and the kind of thing we might attempt to make. So it was frustrating in that regard. And it's one of those things, as well as a performer, as an actor, when you make, or at least you're signed to your approach to make a pilot. I know it still goes, this is the way it still goes in North America. If your approach to make a pilot, you have to sign a standard contract before you can shoot a day, which says that if the pilot's successful, you are theirs for 6 years. So, prospectively, your life's going to change. When 96, when we made the Doctor Who movie, and I remember my kids were little, they've been 5 years old, 6 years old. So suddenly me and their mum are looking at houses in Vancouver, moving the kids to school. You know, almost your life's just about to change. It could be 6 years of your life. The kids are going to be little Canadians. And I'm going to be a rich man. You know, you can't help dreaming. You're going to win the lottery or something. And I'm going to be Doctor Who. And then it doesn't happen. I mean, the job is like that. The profession tends to be like that. It's like the door you never opened, the road you never went down, the things that nearly happen. And sometimes can drive you to distraction, but then you quickly move on to the next thing anyway. So,
Is it like that in auditions as well? If you don't really know if you're taking, you go.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And then you suddenly don't know, am I going to get it? Is it going to change my life? Is it not?
Yeah, this goes with the job. Like the rejection, that you get rejected from something or for something at least once a week.
Do you even think about it anymore?
Not really.
No.
I never take it personally. I think that's the thing. I don't take the success personally either. But I mean, I mean that. I think it's probably just the best way. The good things happen. Sometimes, often you feel, I don't know if anyone else's game, anyone else's profession is the same, but you feel like it's sometimes, when things go well, it's because it's your turn. You know, it's more like that. Working as an actor, it must be the same here. I mean, I come from a crowded island. It's a crowded profession as well. And you tend to be, well, you're always on a list. You're on a list with actors of your ilk, around about your age, around about your complexion and height and hair colour, that kind of thing. And over the years, you tend to meet them every couple of weeks as you go into the next audition. Sometimes it's their turn, sometimes it's your turn. That's how it goes.
You said recently that Sylvester gave you some advice upon taking the role of Doctor Who.
What did he say?
I don't know, I was asking you.
My brain is over the lunch. What did he say?
Well, he seemed like he was kind of encouraging, was kind of tipping you off to what to expect, that things were going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
The way people will look at you might be a little bit different. Do they still do that?
He did. He said that, he said your life will change.